This might be one of the worst gaming communities I have ever seen. And I've heard a lot about League of Legends. I've watched a lot of videos, people playing it. I feel like that's really bad, like bottom tier, but this may take the cake in being worse. So it's like the first day, second day of the season 3.5. I've just been playing healer because Black Panther has been banned pretty much every game. So I have witnessed a lot already. So a lot is people will just throw if things aren't going well. You know, sometimes they won't even talk about blaming anybody. They'll just start throwing. They don't care. Like if things aren't going well, like 2 minutes, 1 minute into the game, they'll just give up. Or if you get completely rolled, they'll give up. Which that I understand. Like I'm not even gonna lie, I get that because this game forces you on so many wins and losses. Like I lost GM immediately. I went on a crazy loss streak as soon as I got on, and I took a break too. This was me coming off of a break uh, after the season was going to end and whatever before. So just a bunch of losses right here that made me demote to Diamond 1. And a lot of this was just the teams were just horrible. Like there were just horrible teams, and the other team was just clearly set up to win. And I healed a lot of this. I pretty much healed like 95% of all these games, and I did well. I'm a good healer. Like average, I'll have like that's Mantis. See, average, I'll have like 50% um, accuracy. So I'm not missing. But despite my efforts in trying to heal the team and playing perfectly, it doesn't matter. They'll just throw if it's slightly bad. It's become common. It's become very, very common. Extremely common in this game and almost the norm to throw if or give up. Not even throw, but to give up in this game. It's the norm to do that if things aren't going great. Because I think everyone has just been through so many stomps that this game has conditioned people to just give up if it's not clearly a perfect win, a pity win, which I'm going to blame the game for doing that. I will. I'm going to blame the matchmaking for making people go through so many forced losses and loss streaks. Secondly, I'll put up some images here. We had a racist who was saying that he wants to ban all black characters because they're evil. I actually muted him because I didn't really want to hear it. I'm sure he said more, but just very obviously a racist person that just kind of taking his stupidity out on this game chat here. So that was very weird. And then very recently I had a person who was hating on women, and I think he thought I was a female, but I'm not female, so that was weird. But yeah, he kept talking about like staying in the kitchen and like being very demanding. It was weird. It was a really weird experience. I wouldn't really recommend it. And then you'll have also people who will not, they don't really care. Like, it doesn't even matter what rank you're in. They won't really play correctly. They kind of just want to get on their character and they don't want to get off. For example, if you're playing like with a Captain America and they're going full anti-dive, 95% of the time that Captain America is not going to swap, even if you tell him. It's just not going to happen, and you're going to lose because he's just farming everyone's ults on the enemy team. I think that this community is pretty much done for. It's cooked. I don't know how you change this, and I am going to blame the game. I don't think it's anybody's fault in the community. I don't think it's the players' faults. I think what it is the developers' faults. I think it's completely 100% on them. From the beginning, they should have had stricter rules on like if you can throw, you're gonna get banned for like 40 hours. If you're gonna leave the game, you get banned for like 3 days. If you're gonna say something bad in chat, you get muted for like 4 days, a week. I think that'd be much better. And it probably would have solved the issue before it started, but now we have a community that cares extremely little about what happens to this game and their performance in it. I mean, that's about it. I just want to talk about that because already on the first day, it's horrible. It's a horrible experience, and it's just 4 slosh rates. It's racist and sexist players. It's just people who throw when it's not going their way, and people who don't really know how to play the game. So yeah, I mean this community has completely fallen apart. It's completely fallen apart. There's nothing good about it anymore. It's 100% rotten. So yeah.